Okay, I don't know what that was. But this is just a mic check. 1 2 1 2. Finding how things sound like. I don't know, man. I don't know if this is gonna be like a thing.
A thing.
Nah, I don't even know if it's gonna be a thing really. Like for real. It just might be like literally just chats with different people and stuff.
Chats with your boy.
Maybe.
That's a dope title. That's actually the
Chats
title.
with your boy.
Chats with your boy. That's the title, dog.
Chats with your boy. Yeah. Why would it be like chats with your boy? Is it just like whoever's talking to me is gonna be chatting with the boy?
Yeah.
Or am I like chatting and saying that you know what I mean?
You chatting with them and you're the boy.
Oh, I'm the boy.
Chats with your boy.
Okay,
and then when you have guests, then they're also chatting with your boy, you see?
Okay.
How dank is that, dog?
It's dank. But then people would think that whoever I'm chatting with is like I'm having chats with the boy. Not that they're having chats with the boy. As in the boy being me. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I'm going too deep into it, but
I think you are going too deep in it. I think chats with your boy is a good name.
It's a good name. Most probably done.
Nah, keep it going, man.
Keep it going?
We might come on some good shit, dog.
I don't know, dude.
I mean, what I feel about what I like about podcasts is one, it's like, firstly, I always dislike it when people like visually record a podcast. Like, okay, it's cool or like Joe Rogan or some shit, then you see people chatting, but like sometimes they pull up shit and like, you know, if you're just listening to that shit, you kind of feel hacked. That like, it's not really a hack, but it's like, yo, man, I wish I could actually see it now. But like, when it's like intentionally recorded, firstly, hearing someone's voice is way more powerful than like just reading it.
Yeah,
you know?
Right? Yeah, podcasts are dope. I mean, the fact that you can take a particular topic or hear people's opinions on certain topics and like listen to it whenever you want. Instead of like trying to make or the time to listen to radio where like that radio show will only happen at 4 p.m. but meanwhile you're still busy with other stuff. Oh well.
But you know what actually is cool about us doing podcasts, right? Like us in particular. And what I think will be really cool is because we already listen to a lot of podcasts already, and like, you know, sometimes you hear people talk and then it gives you an idea that you feel they don't touch on in the podcast, then this is like what this is for. Just like in the academic space where people write papers and they reference other papers, and that's how it like gives that paper more like weight. I think this is what is the future of podcasts. It's like people making podcasts about other people's podcasts. That's actually like the real source now of podcasts. It's like, I mean, I listen to so many Joe Rogan podcasts back to back, and then it's like after listening to a bunch of them, it's like a clearer picture starts to formulate in your mind of how like you can translate all of that information into a more concise message.
I would like to apologize for the fact that I say the word like a lot. You can invent whatever game you want around how many times I say the word like. I realized me talking with my friends can be very loose and not directed. I hope you appreciate it though. That's me. Shout out.
Shout out. We got a shout out, leensa. She out here.
Shout out.
Dude.
Just want to let you guys know, called the Uber. So dipping real quick.
Oh my
snap.
God.
That time Asbury is like on the way.
Like literally, but it's okay. I mean,
alright.
She won't be too mad that she missed you, I think.
It'll be okay. I'm not that cool.
Dude, I just want you to be in the same country as us. No lie, I'm not even gonna lie, dude.
It wouldn't be the worst, but
it wouldn't be a waste, like.
We need to have something for long distance gang.
Nah, for real though.
For-
Ollie, Collins.
For real.
Yo,
man.
where's your international hut?
I mean, yeah.
He's got a couple.
I got a couple.
He's got a couple. Ring, ring.
Ring, ring, ring.
That can be
Hello,
a topic
hello,
for
hello.
the podcast.
Yeah,
Right.
Long distance gang.
dude.
Long distance game. I mean, this is the new, like, this is the world, right? Like, this is how it is. And I mean, this is kind of the game that my parents have been playing for the longest time ever, so.
Do you think that we'd be the ones who are going to go all over the world more than our own parents did or have?
Dude, what I think is accessibility is gonna be the real thing. Like, the ability to move around fast is gonna be. It's gonna be a lot easier with the coming. I mean, we've already kind of reached the physical limits of like how fast you can move. Like, a plane is pretty fast. The planes might get like a bit more efficient, a bit faster. We might shoot for the stratosphere and then like drop down fast into another country. So that's gonna like definitely help us be really close.
Yo, we got our friend Leensa who's gonna be tipping. Leensa's tipping.
Man,
He's going all the way to the States right now. She's leaving us.
I
right
feel
the
like
fuck
crying,
now,
dude.
bro.
Like, dude, stay safe. Take care of yourself. We'll see you soon.
I will.
Loads of love, dude.
Yeah,
Like, for real.
I feel like Asbury's gonna pull up in like a minute.
Yeah.
If I didn't have to like go, I'd be like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
chill, but next
Nah,
time.
dude.
Catch her next time.
Catch you
So
next
good.
time.
Be good.
Be good,
Of
dude.
course, dude.
Don't start shit in the gang. We don't need more shit starters.
Oh my goodness.
What can I actually start?
I don't know, but don't start shit.
There's nothing to
See
top
ya.
it, really. There's nothing to top
Solve
it.
your shit. What I'm telling everyone is keep me updated if shit pops.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
trying to know.
Dude, I'm
trying to
gonna
see
world
the
star
numbers.
video if shit happens. Like, I wanna
Yo,
see.
I'm trying to see a world star like pow pow pow.
Yeah.
But yeah, love you guys lots and
Dude.
catch you.
Loads of love,
Good
dude.
side, dog.
Bye.
Stay safe. But yeah, accessibility, man. It's just gonna be
Dude.
more accessible to because think about it now. In actual fact, it's gotten cheaper and cheaper for you to maybe not drive the car, but to travel
Yeah.
than it was.
Yeah. I mean, it's always getting cheaper. And the thing is, it's gonna be harder for people to like lie about prices in the sense. Like, there's a lot of like price fixing that goes on in the airline business anyway. Like the way they structure pricing online and all that. Like, dude, it's just gonna be hard. It's gonna be harder for things to be expensive, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Unless like people, continue to play constrictive tactics, but yeah. And I think personal flight is gonna be like a real thing very
Yeah?
soon.
Yeah?
Yeah, like, dude.
How are you gonna do that though? Imagine I'm just like, yo guys, I need to make this flight right now.
Yeah.
And
Now I feel like flying is gonna become personalized. That is the ultimate aim of most of these transportation, like vehicle companies. That's like a main aim of a lot of them. The amount of research that's pouring into like privatizing international flight travel is gonna be a real thing.
so what do you mean by personalizing?
I mean, just like we all have cars now,
Yeah.
there's gonna be like flying vehicles
Yeah.
that people are gonna make. Like, they're gonna be able to take short distance flights. In terms of like here to Pretoria, let's say, you're gonna be able to make that trip faster because now you're not driving on the road, you're gonna be flying.
Yeah, but then we already have that. So what are you saying?
I mean, like, it's your car that's gonna
My
fly to that
car,
place.
Oh my goodness.
Like, I'm flying this car to Pretoria now.
Yeah. Okay. I feel you. That might be a thing, but it would be kind of a lot of air traffic, because
Yeah,
you find that maybe.
You see, the problem is, a lot of these things can already happen, but there's two reasons why it doesn't. Firstly, like, the pricing, it's not sustainable right now. And then secondly, it is the logistics. It's like, we're gonna be bumping into a lot of people.
Yeah.
And then like people are reckless already with their cars.
Imagine.
And now if we give people wings, they're gonna be even more reckless. It's gonna be drinking and flying. There's gonna be people throwing like rubbish out the window, and it's gonna fall into like places that rubbish never fell before. So like that's the like humans in general, we just need to all collectively get better, and then all this shit will access up. As much as there are a lot of like unethical people in business, there's a lot of ethical people in business who are like, we are not gonna make it easier for people to be trash. And I think that's kind of the main hurdle that we have to get over.
Yeah,
we just gotta be better as people, and then all these stuff is gonna open up nicely.
But the weird thing is that even if you say that, have you noticed how like there's a saying that says history repeats itself.
Yeah, facts.
But it's, I would say, in a different identity or personality.
No, definitely. It's like it's a funhouse mirror of reflection.
So you saying that of like people are gonna be throwing things out the actual window, landing in places.
Yeah, you see, like we've already done it with cars.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna do planes. Yeah. Like our own personal planes.
Imagine.
Yeah,
I can just imagine like on horseback back in the day.
I mean, I got hoses in the bag. Nah, for real. Like
it was actually, you know, people just like.
I mean, think of trains, dog. When we had trains, like the shit used to go on the tracks, like no cap.
Yeah. Think about it, like, you know how rubbish, but now imagine the horses shit just wherever they want.
Yeah. But Klav, the thing about horses, right? The horses, like, firstly, back then we fed the horses more natural shit. Like now we feed them like grains and stuff that they don't like. That when they shit that out, it's not even like good for the earth. But like already then with horses, right? Before horses would shit anywhere, but the cool thing about that is like you stomp on the shit and it's like earth again, basically. But then after a while, you know, you change the diet of the horses to be more streamlined to make it easier for you. And then by doing that, you kind of like taken away the fact that shit was okay to drop on the ground. Now the shit drops on the ground. It's like, okay, this is just like an extra type of rubbish that we have to deal with. You know what I mean? And then we've done it with we've done it with everything, dog. Like you think about like back in the day, like I know in the village, right, when mans used to come bring food, it used to be a thing, like they'll wrap the rice in banana leaf.
Oh,
and that's how they transport the rice.
Oh my gosh.
But now they take it with the plastic bowl. Now you're stuck with a plastic bowl and like
I saw this thing on Twitter where I forgot which country it is. Oh my gosh. I think it's in somewhere in South America. I'm not sure, dude. But basically those banana leaves, now they use them for plastic. You know how they wrap things in plastic and stuff? Like in packaging.
Yeah.
So now what they do is like with your fruits and your veggies, you don't wrap them in plastic anymore. It's like banana leaves.
Mans used to make hand-woven baskets.
Yeah.
And like there was like two types, right? There were the long-lasting baskets that like you would spend a long time to make it, but that shit lasted for a while. And then there was like the fast versions, like you'll just get pandanus leaves and then you will like weave them. And you use it for like maybe for the week or like 2 weeks, and then after a while it'll rip, and then you're like, okay, shit, I'll throw this out, put it in. That shit biodegrade, gone, but you're now making with the next pandanus leaf a new like bag for you. But now it's like the plastic bag, it lasts long, but now you stuck with that motherfucker. Like you really stuck with that shit, and that shit. Like I watched this whole documentary with Pharrell and like some other people, and it was like called The Plastic Age, where they're gonna like see like industrial revolution, whatever, in actually the layers of the soil. Back in the day, okay, you know, there was a time when the earth was molten because there's a layer of rock that is like metamorphic rock and shit. It's specifically that shit that's like all melting and shit. And then on top of that, then you see there's layers of soil, and you see the type of minerals that was in the soil, and it's layer on layer. And they say like for like these 2000s, they're just gonna see that layer of plastic because it's just gonna be disintegrated plastic.
Oh my
that's
word.
Gonna be trapped.
Imagine,
but that's exactly what's happening, bro.
Imagine how's the soil gonna be there?
It's going like we gonna see like the future, they're gonna be like, oh shit, this is when plastic ruled the earth. Like, nah, yeah, it's some real
Like, that's
shit.
gonna be on the timeline.
Yeah.
Where we fucked up.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the same shit with like oil, right?
Oh yeah.
There was a
you're very
period
right.
in time where like all this organic matter was like there, and then
Yeah.
it like got compressed into
Yeah.
that. So literally, it's kind of fucked up, but like the way history repeats itself is that all this plastic that we've created now is gonna chill around, and then it's gonna compress back to its old school ways. And then niggas in the future are gonna drill up the plastic that we made and use it as oil again, dog. You see how the shit, like, we in the closed system, dog. This shit keeps going on.
Yeah.
That's why, like, I really believe that, like, in terms of like history, right?
Yeah.
Like, we've been around longer than they say we've been around.
Yeah.
Because like the real shit is that we already like figured this shit out, and then we fucked ourselves over, and now we just climbing back to the knowledge again. You know, it's like it's a cycle indeed. And like these guys finessed it nicely, and then you know it's like some real Atlanta shit where the arrogance killed them, and then that's what I'm saying, bro. The moment we stop being dumb, like reckless, dude, we'll be accelerating, and then it's just gonna be that stage when we get lazy again and we like be reckless again. Then we're gonna fall back. Or maybe we should just stay reckless and then never get there. Like we just chill out.
The thing is, even if we say that we want to stop being reckless,
Pass the watermelon,
man,
please.
it's just gonna be very, very tough to actually do that. Yo, what's up?
Thank you very much for listening to that. That is a whole 20-something minutes of chats. The chat still goes on for another half an hour or so. If you want the next part of this cast, if you find it entertaining, click that like button, click that subscribe button, and comment that you want to hear the rest of our chats. If you don't, that's easy, man. Doesn't affect me. I know this stuff. But do you know this stuff? And do you want to know this stuff? That's the real chat right there. Thank you so much once again for listening. Hope you have a great day. More music on the way. Thank you for listening to Actual Talking. Pieces.